Hello and welcome to Isenzo Mediacaster, a powerful yet easy-to-use application suite that allows you to create and manage a variety of digital media networks. This tutorial covers the final steps required to complete our digital signage channel by transmitting our scheduled content across the network to the player. Mediacaster uses a store and forward delivery system, which is different from other systems such as multicasting or streaming. Store and forward delivery has three distinct stages, which we will briefly look at. In the first stage, the schedule data and all the associated media for that schedule are uploaded to a folder on the FTP server by the Mediacaster server applet. The second stage occurs once all the schedule data and all the media have been successfully uploaded to the FTP folder. At this point, the manager application notifies all the players on the network that a new schedule has been uploaded and that it is now available for download. In the third stage, the player application first downloads the schedule from the FTP server. This is a small data file. Any files required by the schedule that are not resident on the player will now be downloaded. The store and forward system is therefore highly efficient and allows great savings on your bandwidth usage compared to a streaming or multicast solution. Once all the media has been downloaded successfully, the player will switch over to the new schedule at the correct time. Now that we have covered the basic stages involved, let's do an actual transmission. To track what is happening during this process, I'm going to enable the diagnostics mode of the Mediacaster server applet. On the Windows taskbar notification area, you'll notice a yellow lightning icon. This is a shortcut to the Mediacaster server. Right-click it and select Show Diagnostics. Now go back to the manager and select Tools, Upload Media and Playlists. This opens the Server Manager window. The Server Manager gives you fine control over the whole transmission process. For example, you can schedule the upload and download processes to occur at different times. You can create batch lists, and you can target selected channels, clients and players. At this point, you will also need to start the player so that it can receive the download instructions from the manager and server. Open Start, Programs, Isenzo Mediacaster and Player. If you're running all the applications on one PC, we recommend that you run the player in window mode. If your player is on another PC on the network, you can run it in full screen mode. You should now see color bars displayed in the player. This is the default display when there is no content in the player folder. In this first example, we will do an instant update of all the channels that belong to our client, which is the simplest way to use the server manager. All we have to do is choose the client that we want to update and then click the Add button. A warning message is displayed stating that large uploads can take some time. Click Yes to proceed. After a few seconds, the server diagnostics window will display. You should notice it logging into the FTP server and uploading the media and playlists. After the uploading process is complete, the player is notified by the manager and will then download the new media and playlists. After the player has downloaded the media and playlists, it will start to play the new content. In the next example, we demonstrate how to create a batch process that will trigger the upload and download events at different times in the future. This is useful if you want to update a channel at a later time. There are some additional options you can also use, such as the player field here if you just want to update a single player, or you can use the channel field here to choose a single channel to update. Now I'm going to set the FTP upload to occur at 12:32 p.m. And here I'm going to set the download to occur at 1 p.m. Selecting the staggering option here is useful if you have a large network of 100 players or more. Although your FTP server may be able to handle many concurrent connections, it may not be able to initiate so many connections simultaneously. The staggering feature delays each player's login by the given time to reduce stress on the FTP server. Now click Add and you will see that the server manager has added the event to the queue. As a final step, let us now monitor the network to see if everything is running okay. Select Tools, check Network Status, and click the Check button at the bottom. The manager now pings all the players on the network and receives information back from any players that are connected. From the left, you will see the player name its IP address and other information that is useful for monitoring the network. On the right-hand side, we can see exactly which playlist and which media item is playing right now. By selecting the System Info button, we can change the view to display information that relates to the status of the PC hardware. If the upload to the server does not work, or if the player continues to display color bars or only shows older content, it's usually because one of the network settings are incorrect or a crucial step has been left out. If this happens, we have some support resources to help you identify the problem. On the Isenzo website at www.isenzo.com, you will find online help as well as a troubleshooting FAQ, which consists of a sequence of actions you can take to determine where the fault lies. Congratulations! You have now successfully completed all the steps required to create, upload, and manage your first digital media network. In the next video tutorial, we will cover use of the Overlay module, which allows you to create rich multimedia templates that can combine video playlists, live video, RSS feeds, text, HTML, ticker text, Flash, and more.